Hello, everyone. It's Scotty T, and it is your comedy minute. And I'm with one of my favorite guys in the whole world, and I'm not exaggerating. I got to meet this guy a year plus ago, and we've become very good friends. I think the world of this man. He's a great comedian, just a great human being. Shawn Mystaru Ruiz is here, back for a second time. Mr.
Yeah.
Rue, it's so nice to see you again.
So nice to see you, Scott. And all those words are true. I did not pay him to say any of those.
Nope, nope, nope. I
We've
mean
become,
that from the bottom of my heart. Sean Ruiz,
yes.
Mr. Rue is as good as good gets.
Uh, can I start it off by saying thank you for all the check-ins? Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah.
Been through a year of holidays, ups and downs, and two of us have talked many times. I know it's not funny, but it's
All
real.
right.
I want to say thank you, and I appreciate it.
You've gone through a lot this year. We won't get into it, as far as,
Okay.
family matters and things like that. And I've been through it, so I try
Yes.
to be there for it. And I went through it. I will mention Christine McHugh, a lot of comedians that I've met over the last, 2 years, whatever, that her mother passed. As a matter of fact, her comedy minute was about her mother. So
Okay.
when your mother passed, it really hit home with me.
Yeah.
But
That's
boy, we ground this comedy thing to a halt, didn't we? Holy hell! You're
right off the rip. I'm blaming you first. I'm blaming your opening joke.
playing my opening joke. Now, for people that didn't see the first time, you're in
Yes.
Boston, obviously,
Yes.
Boston Red Sox hat,
That's
Boston,
right.
Massachusetts, born and raised there, Sean.
Yep, for the most part until high
Okay.
school. But yeah. And then
Okay.
ended up back in that scene for comedy, Boston comic, but we travel all over New England, so
Okay.
that's kind of like a thing. We just have a
Well,
home base.
I promise I won't laugh this time. Tell people how Mr. Rue came about.
Mr. Rue came about as the kid that moved from Boston to New Hampshire because their parents wanted me to have a better high school experience. I moved
Okay.
up to Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, which is an hour north of Boston, different state, obviously. And I quit playing baseball because I wanted to pursue a career in high school as the first New Hampshire Puerto Rican rapper.
Okay.
And I switched my name from Shawn Ruiz to Mr. Rue, and it's stuck ever since through the military, through DJing, and now 50 years old, and it's my name as a comic. So it's
Mr.
stuck.
Rue. And I
Yes.
just heard that tomorrow's your birthday. So I did a little Elvis for you.
Yes.
Happy birthday. 50. Oh, I'm not supposed to say anything. Am
It's
I? 51.
51 tomorrow.
51. Okay. So the name came about from you were going to be a rapper and you decided to start doing comedy, which takes me to, and I know the answer. I think it's 5 years now you've been doing comedy, right?
Yes, be 5 years in June.
Okay. What was the catalyst? What said Sean, Mr. Ruiz, let's forget the rapping. Let's get into comedy. Let's do comedy.
Yeah, like having a good sense of humor and being in dark days of
Yeah.
depression and fighting
Yeah.
that things that helped me get through that were making other people's days better, whether it was with a joke, a quick smile, a reach out,
Yeah.
quick phone call, quick text, things like that, and then they just became jokes.
Okay.
uh, and COVID hit right when I decided, like, let's give this a go, and everything got
Okay.
locked down. So I decided to just write for the year of COVID, hoping that when everything opened up, I would have a year full of belly laughing, Netflix ready comedy, and realize that
Belly laughing, Netflix ready.
none of it was any good, Scott.
Instead, we got Tubi, Tubi and Amazon. I'm sorry.
When you went to stage with it, you realized what was your pen wrote on the paper did not translate in your head to the audience as well as you thought it would.
Does the You know what? That's great that you'd say that because what's the fail? Because again, we've become very close.
Oh
I've
yeah,
done
yeah.
300 more of these. What's the ratio? I hear comedians say, even someone like Adam Minnick was just on. He's been doing comedy for 20 years, and he'll say that he'll try something, he'll try it again, he'll try it a third time. If it doesn't work third time, then he throws it out.
See, I'm probably about 5 times, and I'll throw it out. But I've no, but this is open mic tries, and any comic out there knows on an open mic, you change it 5 times, and then see
Yeah.
if you get any wheels to it. But some
Okay.
people are stuck on certain ones, and I'll see them turn a disaster into a joke, and it takes them a while, but
Okay.
they're persistent about making that one thought funny, and
Right.
I would give it 3 to 5 tries, so I'm on the same page as him with that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I think again, I don't want to speak for you, but depending on different rooms are different. That what joke might work in one room. In other words, if a whole lot of comedians are doing dark, dirty material,
Yeah.
and you're up there doing squeaky clean stuff, versus there's other rooms that are all clean, and a dirty comic gets up there and tries to do their stuff, doesn't work.
Open mic is kind of a mixed bag, so I think everything flies there. When you're on a
Right.
show that's squeaky clean, if it's advertised as that, you definitely don't want to venture
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
yeah, but I've been on shows where the open is dirty, I'm in the middle, and the headline is dirty, and I work clean, and it's worked
Yeah.
for all of us.
You work clean. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The legend guys tell me, not the legend, but
Yeah.
the OGs, I call them. They
Yeah.
say never change your
Yeah.
material. If you're dirty and the guy before you's clean and he's killing, you just stay on your dirty. And if you're clean and the guy before you dirty's killing, you just do your material. And it's
Yeah.
worked so far. That's
Yeah. No.
if it's funny,
I
it's funny.
Yeah. Kathy Ladman, 40 plus years doing
Yeah.
comedy. One of the first times conversations we ever had, 3, 4 years ago, she always said, "Do clean, don't do dirty."
Yeah. No, I
And
wouldn't say
then and
don't
then
do it.
2 days later, I heard her drop the F bomb in one of her Facebook things.
Well, listen, in Boston, I would call it the capital of sarcasm. So dirty works just fine.
Does it? Does it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask you, since you've been doing this, um, well, I'll do this first. Comedians that inspired you when you were younger, and comedians that you like today.
Younger would be Pryor, Murphy, Jim Carrey,
Okay.
probably Robin Williams,
Right.
and then most of them are dirty, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And, and now it would be Ryan Hamilton, Brian Regan, Jim
Yeah.
Gaffigan,
Okay.
um, those guys are mostly clean, so it's
Yeah.
weird, but yeah.
What
I
about
kind
Nate
of like,
Bargatze? Do you like Nate?
yeah, I just saw Nate sold out the TD
Did you?
Garden here in Boston. I went to the show; it was amazing.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all comedy. I mean, you know me, I'm dirty and terrible, nasty, horrible, horrible, horrible human being. I guarantee it.
Well, Nate Bargatze is a Boston Comedy Festival winner.
Winner, yeah.
Yeah, he won, I think, in 2020, I think, or
You've done
something.
that a couple times. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
you sent me Angelica Scanora or whatever on, and she won the contest up there one
she
time.
won. Yeah, she
Yeah.
was the co-winner of 2024.
Are you going to do it again this year?
I don't think so. I was in 24 and 25, so I think I'm taking a little bit off.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
It's an amazing event, though. For anyone out there that wants to apply, it is a week full of amazing shows. They always bring
Okay,
in national headliners. It's amazing.
cool, cool. Favorite show in 5 years? Not anything you watch on TV, shows that you've done, and then follow up because you know I'm an idiot. Least favorite show.
Favorite show that I just done recently was
See, see. Now let me just stop you there before you start. Did you notice you laughed when I did the second part?
yeah, I know because it's torture. You want to bring, you like bringing the joy, then the torture right after.
It's you gotta have the sweet and the sour. You have to have both.
I recently just did a sold out Catherine Hepburn Theater in Old Saybrook, Connecticut, which is they call it the Kate, with amazing Kenny Rogerson and my friend Maurice Smith.
Okay,
260 seat theater, I believe. We sold out, or they sold it out. I just happened to be blessed to be the opener, and
cool.
it was an awesome event.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do theaters is something so beyond standing in the corner of a pizza joint. But we all got to pay our dues. So this
Well,
is
and you know what? Do your least favorite. Now we want to talk about the acting too. We want to talk about your acting.
least favorite was a small brewery release recently. Only seats 40 or 50 people. We started the show at 8:30, and they did last call at 8:45 in the middle of my set.
That's a first, Sean.
And
That's that's a
not
first.
like quietly, like the bartender yelled out, "Last call for the kitchen," so loud.
That's that's a first. I've done a lot of these. I've never had anybody have last call called in the middle of their
Oh,
set.
and it was last call for the kitchen in the middle of my set. Of course, I try to make a joke. I think she's talking to me, and then she got embarrassed, and then it made it worse. And then there was like,
I did have a guy one time said he came through the kitchen door and knocked the waitress and all the glasses went flying.
oh yeah, that you get the blenders that turn on, the
Yeah.
bartenders that shake the fancy drinks, like
I had
you
pinball machine. I had a pinball machine that was on. Guy playing
pinball
pinball.
machine. Yes,
Well, let's talk. Well,
There's a Sunday night show up here that is in the middle of an arcade.
have you ever done that?
Oh, I've done it twice. Oh yeah, yeah. You you
You
could be
ever
right in the
stop it?
middle. You could
Good
be right in the
job,
middle of a
bud.
kid
Good
doing ski
job.
balls.
Did you get a free game? He tilted it. He tilted it.
They move one arcade out on wheels, and that's where your mic is for the
That's
show.
funny. That's
You're about
funny.
10 feet away from skee ball.
Let's talk about your new podcast. You got to well. Let's first talk about acting. You've got so much since I've seen you. You've
Yes.
done some acting now, which is really cool.
Yeah, three roles in background. One was in the new Mark Wahlberg film, just a background gig. But then I did 6 episodes for Oxygen Channel on Fatal Family Feuds, and I did four
Cool.
episodes on NBC Peacock for Accident, Suicide, or Murder, which is a
Okay.
reenactment show. Yeah,
Yeah, uplifting.
none of it. There's not a joke in any
I
episode.
just well, that last title really got me.
Yeah, for sure. The thing is, they're on season 6, so people like it.
Do you enjoy the acting as much as stand
Oh.
up?
Hmm. I like being on set to watch how everything's done in the background, you know? Like, I'm a huge music guy. You got to see this stuff, so I'm jealous of this, but I would love the background almost more than the finished product.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if I got to be in any studio where a band was making magic, I would think that that's
Okay.
amazing, you know?
Yeah, being in the studio is special stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
I would
really
think that.
quiet. It's really quiet. Been in the studio. I mean, it's really quiet, eerily quiet.
Really?
Yeah, well, really good studios
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would
because
think
they
that
don't
the
want any
bands.
sound. There's sound canceling everywhere, so that there's
Oh,
no
yeah, yeah,
sound.
yeah, yeah.
No
I just
sound.
thought between the bands and their
Oh
thoughts
no!
going.
No? It's not quiet once the band starts playing. You idiot! Jesus God, you dumb as a bucket of rocks.
Who are you in there recording? Yo Yo Ma?
All right. But so you enjoy the acting. What I hear though is that the acting it takes a while from when you do it till you actually see it, and then you don't know if you made it, you got cut. You
Yes.
show your elbow. I think Casey was talking about that.
Yeah. Casey just got a couple of good films. We just talked over
Yeah,
Christmas. He's way ahead of me in that because he's SAG and stuff already. So he's
good,
into
good.
speaking roles and things, but he's definitely a mentor of mine and a good guy.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
we don't have a lot of time. We got to do new podcast. We're going to talk about your new
Yes.
podcast, and then we're going to talk about Serial and the Patriots, and you're going to do your comedy minute. Okay, there's the
Sweet.
schedules, so you know everything we got. Talk about the new podcast.
New podcast. I recently retired from my 9 to 5 after
Right,
29 years at the phone company, telephone, electrical union. So we got our own office space to put on our own comedy shows locally in the area, and we're starting a podcast called I'm Good, the I'm Good podcast, and that is
right.
about going to be about mental health. Me and my partner, both in our 50s now, and went through many dark
Mention him.
days.
Mention him, Sean. Mention him if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, he's a comedian too in New England. His name's Jay Gillespie.
Okay, Jay Gillespie.
Yep, he's a good friend of mine, and we both talk about it all the time. And then we meet
Okay,
people like you, and then it's weird that you have to be friends with someone to be open as a guy to openly speak about having dark days and go through them by yourself. And what's the most basic answer every guy says when I check in on somebody? Say I'm good, right?
yeah.
And
Wow.
when they know they're not. So that's what the podcast is going to be about. We're going to try to change the wording from I'm good to
Okay.
you know. Do
Well,
you have a?
it just dawned on me because I'm dumb as a bucket of rocks. But why don't you and Jay come on together when you're launching it, and we'll do a special. I'll do what I can to help out.
That'd be amazing, my man.
Okay,
That'd be
you know I'll
amazing. I'm
do
just
it.
trying to get the word out because what
Yeah,
we
I'm
had the
good.
real
I like the concept. I like the concept.
well we had the real and no reels podcast where we would touch
Yeah,
on that and then we do comedy.
yeah,
And every person that ran into us in person, which is this is weird, they wouldn't message us, they wouldn't email us, they would see us in person and say, "Hey, when you talked a little bit about
yeah,
this, it
yeah,
meant a lot to me."
yeah,
So we got that more than once, 3 or 4 times out of
yeah.
like 8 episodes. So I'm like, you know what? There's a spot there for people that need someone to.
Sure, sure. Yeah, and I try and do them both, and this isn't
Yeah.
working for shit. Especially this interview. Especially this interview. We're just grinding this thing into a fucking halt. I'm sorry. No, wait. Let's talk about cereal.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Patriots. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do cereal first.
Let's do Patriots first because people know we'll go back to cereal.
Yeah.
But the Patriots, have you been a Patriots kid, since you were a kid?
Since I was a kid. Tony
Okay.
Eason and Steve Grogan.
Okay, yeah. I remember, yeah,
Yeah.
because I think you know this, maybe you don't. This, but I'm 10 years or more older. I saw live in Baltimore Johnny Unitas and Joe Namath play a football game.
Okay, that's yeah.
Okay. I am football through and through.
Okay.
Kenny Stabler was my hero. I loved Kenny Stabler.
Oh man. Yeah.
When John Madden was the Raiders and this and that. But anyway,
That was prior
Patriots.
to me. That was prior to me being a
I know,
football.
Shawn. I know we've well established. I'm 63 years old.
I
Happy
was into
birthday
the
again.
Patriots probably like 83, 84.
Okay,
And I still hate the Chicago Bears.
right. But I mean, with Brady and all the Super Bowls and everything,
Oh yeah.
and you guys have been in a crapper for the last couple of years, and now, what a resurgence!
Yes. Great rebuild.
I think Vrabel has a lot to do with it. I like your coach a lot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, there's
Yeah,
what they did in the meantime kind of hurt the team, but hey, they got us to this place. So
yeah. Well, we're going to get on to Cyril, but I want your prediction. What's going to happen? I think you're going to be home for the, throughout the playoffs, the way it looks, right?
yeah, I think one good quarterback's going to take us out, unfortunately. But
Really?
mm, I think so.
Well, I don't know. Denver's surprising as hell.
Denver's on a tear.
Denver looks really good. I mean, who thought Kansas City'd be out? Out. This season's weird. This is a weird. We
Yeah,
could
this
talk forever
season is
about
weird.
football. All right, cereal. I was shunned. I was made to feel less than a human being because I have one box of cereal. A lot of times I don't have any cereal. I just bought some cereal the other day and I sent you a picture of the box. And of course, you had made some smart comment. It was the only box I had. One box. That's right. Poverty.
Who buys one box at a time?
Tell the
Shouldn't even be
people.
allowed.
Tell the people how many boxes of cereal you have at your house
Oh,
right now.
if I could take the camera down, I got to be 13 to 16, I would think. Right now.
13 to 16 boxes of cereal.
Not the same. Variety. Variety. Frosted
Varieties
Flakes is
like-
definitely down there. I got a new one I like though. Trader Joe's Maple Pecan Clusters.
Okay, there you go.
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it tastes like you're just eating dessert. The milk's the bonus. But
Well, and there, we're going to get to your comedy minute, but that was something too that I felt less of a human being because I use 2% milk, 2% milk, and that's not good.
it's not as thick.
Well, of course it's not. I'm all right. Look how
Yeah,
thick
so
I
why
am.
why would you do if you're gonna cheat? You get the double Whopper with cheese.
And get a Diet
And
Coke.
they say, Scott, you want bacon? You say absolutely.
But a Diet Coke, please.
Yeah, that's what the 2% is. That's like in Frosted Flakes. It's the Diet Coke, the 2%.
Double Whopper with cheese, supersize my fries, and a Diet Coke.
Yeah, that's you. That's you. I'm gonna go get Reese's Cocoa Crisp and then
Oh
get 2%
boy, look at the
milk.
time. Boy, it's time for your comedy minute.
Oh,
Shawn, Mystaru Ruiz, I got to tell you, it is such a pleasure. We talk on the phone all the time. We
For sure.
text, but to be able to look at you and do this in real time, it was a dream for me to be able to do this a year and a half, 2 years ago, to do the Zooms and what you and Jay Gillespie are doing. I try to do that with each interview and have fun and,
Oh,
you know,
amazing.
well, cool.
Listen, man, I'm proud of you too. You put out some great content
We
last
got,
year. You're just
don't
gonna
start that. Don't even,
no,
don't,
no,
don't.
no. You're gonna truck forward in 2026.
I hope so. This is a new computer. Thank you for helping me test it out.
Yeah,
So let's do the comedy minute, and we'll see what we can air of this. So I'll introduce you, and you said you have a good story for us, right?
let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, Shawn, Mystaru Ruiz, your comedy minute. Go ahead, my friend.
My man, I've been doing acting for 5 years, and like we said earlier, it took a while for me to get into. It takes over a year of auditions and stuff to get in. So when I finally got onto my first episode of an Oxygen Channel series, I was casted as a police officer. What I
Right,
did not know is there's three waivers you have to sign. One is to use a fake firearm. Two is the ability to be able to touch another actor where both of you sign off on that. And the
right,
third one is in reenactment television. You have to sign off that they're going to use your likeness because I might be playing a cop that's older or younger, so my
right,
face is going to get blurred out. And I was not told that when I was going through the auditions. And then when you finally get to set, you're spending days cutting scenes where, like you said, it just might be my waist walking by or my shoulders and my face is blurred.
right.
So what I did to make sure that they knew it was me on scene was I stuffed the pants of my police uniform to make sure I stood out more than the other cops on set. Scott, here's the bad news. The first episode that aired was me walking across the screen, just rolling from my chest to my knees, rolling out caution tape, and then it cut to commercial. And my wife said, well, I hope after commercial they use the parts that you acted for. And I said, that was just me rolling out the caution tape. And her response was, trust me, I know what you look like. That was not you. So if you see Fatal Family Feuds, episodes 2, 3, 5, or 9, and you see a police officer that's packing more than a handgun, this guy.
I, I, I'm confused. I think I don't even know. Was it a roll of quarters? What did you use?
Extra socks.
Extra socks.
It was
Yeah,
cold out.
I thought you were going to say your wife said, "Wow, I never noticed that before."
No, she didn't even know it was me. She thought it was a different guy.